I started taking over conversations online for a business opportunity, and I found that I could use that to recruit people into my business opportunity. I said, wow, this is kind of cool. And then it went out from there to Apprentice 3, and then part of that for anybody who's in the biz op or MLM is confidence, and so I was starting to feel really confident, and that helped me with my network marketing. And so from there, it's just for me, it's just about having goals and knowing what I want to do. And at one point, I was at one of Howie's events, and I just said, I want to be up there, and I love to teach, and I just want to be up there teaching. And then that's what I went for, and that's what I got. And I guess Howie asked me to talk about what, if you're looking for something, if you're feeling like you're not sure, you want to work online, you want to make it full time, because I did resign finally. I got to the point where I said, you know what, it's this or nothing. Summer came around, and I said, I'm not taking a vacation. I'm making my business work, and I set out my goals, and I did what I had to do to replace my income, and that was it. And that was my goal. And when it got to September, I was able to resign and to know that my bills were going to get paid, which was it's just a huge relief. So I would say anybody who's who's here, who's watching this, who's thinking, what do I need to do? Just decide what you want to do and go there. And I'll give you one bit of advice that someone gave me once that made the biggest difference in the world. And people call it different things, but I call it a no question. And a no question is a question that you ask that you're going to get a no answer to. Okay, so it's you really want to ask somebody for something, but you're 100% sure they're going to say no. And it's really embarrassing to ask. And you don't expect to get it, and you feel like a dummy for asking it. And the trick is, if you want to succeed, if you want to really get what you need, the trick is to ask no questions. And I was at Howie's event, I don't know how many months ago that was, and I asked him a no question, and I said, I'd really like to teach for you, and here I am today.
And, we could actually do this all day. And there are so many success stories in this room that, I'd love to share. And so every time we do something like this, we'll try to bring more and more people up. And, this is really kind of what the opportunities are beyond just, looking at a website or looking at Squidoo or looking at, how many Halloween costumes you sell or how many ebooks you're selling. It's going to the next level, looking at yourself and saying, what do you want to do? Is this a business? Is it a hobby? That's the first question.